Hi, and welcome back to Plating It with Wendy, where I share with you recipes which impress with ease. Nothing screams Christmas more than some delicious homemade marzipan. And today I'm going to share with you my tips and tricks for making eggless marzipan that gets ready in minutes. So let's get started. For this recipe, we're going to go in with 150 grams of raw cashew nuts, and I've soaked them in room temperature water for about 30 minutes. Now we're going to take them out and wipe them dry. And I'm going to be using a kitchen paper towel to do this, or you could use any napkin that you have. So now we're going to take off the cashew nuts, and I'm using a colander so that we can drain off the water easily. And then I'm going to put them down on the kitchen paper towel. And I'll rub it to dry it. And I'm going to transfer them into another bowl. Now let's take some more and continue drying them up. Soaking them in water also helps in case any skin is stuck on the cashew nuts. You can easily take it out. Transferring that. And we have just a few more left. You can double up the sheet now. Since the ends are dry and the center is wet, doubling up the sheet helps to get some dry portion to wipe the cashew nuts. Now let's add them with the rest. And now we want to grind the cashew nuts to a fine paste, so let's add it into the jar of our mixer. And to make the grinding of the cashew nuts easy and to prevent them from releasing any oil, we're going to add in the sugar. And I'm adding 200 grams of sugar. To help the grinding process, we're going to add in half a cup of water. But what I like to do is to take out 2 tablespoons of the water and add in 2 tablespoons of rose water, and this gives the marzipan that little extra flavor that's absolutely delicious. Now let's add that in as well. Okay, we're first going to cover this up and then place it on. And now we're going to grind it till we have a smooth paste. And look at that smooth paste that we have. And now we're going to pour this into a heavy bottom pot, which we're going to cook it in. Look at that. It's already looking so delicious. The cooking time for this is barely 10 to 12 minutes. I'm telling you, once you try this recipe, you're not going to go back to the old one. Now let's go over to the stove and cook up our marzipan. Now on a medium heat, we're going to cook this up for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to check whether it's ready. Make sure that you're constantly stirring it while it's cooking. Depending upon the heat of your stove, this might take about a minute or 2 more, but it definitely gets ready really quick. You'll notice that it's already beginning to thicken up, and so we got to keep a close eye on it. Now I know that marzipan is typically made with almonds, but I prefer the taste of the cashew nuts with just a little flavoring of the almond essence. As soon as you feel that it's almost done, you're going to add in a pinch of salt, because salt always brings out all the flavors in food, including sweets, a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of almond essence. And now let's stir that again so that it gets well blended with the rest of the mixture. Make sure that you scrape down the sides of the pan, because you want everything to get cooked evenly. You'll see that it starts leaving the bottom of the pot, and that's a clear indication that it's getting ready. And I'm going to test it by dropping a little blob of it into a bowl with ice cold water. And we're going to let it sit there for about 2 seconds before we check whether it's done. You'll see that I have ice cubes in the water to keep it nice and cold. Yes, that's looking pretty perfect. So that was 11 minutes on my stovetop. Okay, let's take it and I'll put it into the bowl. And I'm going to stir it and cool it down. And see how quickly it starts cooling down and thickening up. So we're just going to cool it down for a little bit more till it does not burn our fingers when we touch it. This recipe goes out to all my followers and subscribers who have requested for the eggless marzipan. And I'm sure even the others who give it a try are going to love it. And now that it is fairly cool, we can go in with our clean fingers and start kneading it into a dough. And just look how perfect that dough is. It's so soft and still so pliable. It's absolutely amazing. And now I'm going to mix up 4 colors because we're going to have a little fun making the marzipan. So that's 1 portion, a second portion, and let's divide this into 2. We are going to go in with the traditional Christmas colors, red, green, yellow, and blue. We're going to take one of the portions that we made, and I'm just going to use one of these skewers to take out the color because I don't want too much dropping since our portions are rather small. We can always add more later if we need. So just going to mix that up. And now we're going to massage it in and rub it together so that it gets evenly distributed. That's a very pretty shade of yellow. Just make sure that it's evenly distributed, rolling it around till you don't see any of the streaks of the yellow in it. Now we're going to cover this up so that it does not dry up and get a crust on it while we mix the next color. And now we're going to mix the green color. Once again, I'm going to put in a skewer so that we can control the amount of color that we are adding. It's better to go in with less first and then add more as you need. I also like using gel colors because since they are thicker, they don't change the consistency of the dough. Because if you use the watercolors, sometimes it tends to make the dough a little bit more sticky while you mix the color. Now between mixing colors, make sure to wash your hands so that the color that's on your hands does not mix with the next color. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty now. Just going to mix it a little more so that the color distributes evenly. Now let's add it in and keep it with the yellow. Now I wash my hands and just wipe down the plate that I mixed the green one in. And now in that, we're going to mix the blue one. And we're going to put just a dash because it's pretty dark, this one. And we want a nice light blue. You can always pick the colors that you like. You can pick orange, you can pick pink, strawberry color, whatever is your preference. This is a pretty shade of blue because we are going to be making some stars and bells with this one. And now that the color has distributed evenly, we're going to add it to the party. There you go. And now we're going to mix up the red color. We are looking for a nice, deep, dark shade of red here. You get the best shade of red using gel colors. And look at that shade. So pretty. It screams Christmas. Now let's add it in with the rest. I've got 2 silicone molds here which have very pretty designs, and we're going to start forming our marzipan in them. I want to show you these 2 ones first because as children, these used to be our favorite. And I'll just show you what we used to do with them. So you take a little bit of the red, and this is the holly. So we're going to form a little ball here and put it down into the holes of the holly. And now we're going to take some of the green and fill in the leaves. Now press it down so that it gets the impression of the form. And at the same time, make sure that the back of it is even and flat. And now I'm going to do the little basket. So we're going to put some of the flowers with red, a little yellow for some other flowers, and a little blue. Why not? And now we're going to fill up the basket with green because that's going to be the leaves. I didn't mix up any brown color for the actual basket, but we're going to use some red, I think, for that. The closest shade we have to the brown. Once again, we're pressing it down to get that impression of all the flowers and the basket. And at the same time, we're going to even it out. Now you're just going to stretch it a little bit. Aren't these pretty? Now let's continue forming the rest. Now we're going to form some stars. So taking a small ball, first rolling it so that it's smooth all around. And then we're going to start filling it into the form. Very gently take out the excess. Okay, now we have a Christmas tree here, and my daughter wants me to put some yellow lights on it by rolling little balls. I'm going to put one right on the top like a star. Now we're going to take some of that green and fill in the Christmas tree. This is a fun activity to get the kids involved in. So get all the kids around the table and start making the marzipan. For the bell, we're going to put our little round ball at the bottom with yellow color. And now let's fill the remaining up with blue. So we're just going to ease them out a bit. Now take a look at this. They're so pretty. So now let's continue and finish doing some more. And now we have finished shaping some of the marzipan in those fancy molds that we have. But if you do not have the molds, I'm going to show you how to make little light bulbs. So I've saved some of the marzipan to make the light bulbs. So here's how you do it. So I've taken a round plate and I've got some green royal icing in this bag, and I'm going to leave the recipe for the royal icing along with the recipe for the marzipan. We're just going to pipe it down in a little bit of a swirl. And this is the wire that holds the lights together. I've got some mini Reese's here. I'm going to divide each one into about 3 parts before we start shaping them. Now you're going to take one of the portions that you made and roll it so that you have a smooth surface. And then, like the bulbs, we're going to taper it to one side. That's the shape you're looking for. Now you're going to take a little bit of that royal icing and pipe it on the top. Now this is going to act like the glue. And you're going to take a mini Reese's and stick it on the top. And that's how you form the light bulb. Now we're going to place it down on our plate. And now we're going to continue making the other colors. This plate will look so pretty. Your guests are going to be impressed. Okay, so now we take a yellow one. And once again, we're going to roll it. And then we're going to shape it. We're going to take some of that royal icing, put it on the top, take one of the Reese's, attach it to the top of it, and then place it down. And this time we'll do it in the other direction. And now that our string of lights are ready, we can light up the Christmas tree. Oh my goodness, look at that. And now it's time to give our eggless marzipan a taste. Wow, they're looking so delicious. I do not know which one to try. Should we go in for the light bulb or the mold one? I think I'm going to go in for the mold one. Wow. Okay. Taking a little poinsettia there. Wow, this marzipan is absolutely amazing. It just melts in your mouth. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead, press that subscribe button, and while you're at it, if you hit the bell icon, you'll be the first to get notified every time I upload a new video. And for the full written recipe, you can either hit on the link in the description box below or hop onto my website, platingitwithwendy.com. Thanks for watching. See you soon.